Hello, my dear friends. Hope you all be fine and doing well. Thank you so much for joining me again. Thank you so much for joining in another video. So, my dear friends, this is the second video of traps. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can trap your opponent. You have to push the pawn into e4. In case if your opponent push the pawn into d5, and here you just simply you should not take this pawn. So first of all, I'm going to tell you why your opponent is pushing the pawn. Maybe you have this question with yourself. So the reason behind this move is that if you take this pawn, so your opponent is taking this pawn again with his queen. For example, if you take the knight and attack to the queen, so simply he is giving this fantastic check. For example, if you cover it by your bishop this check, and your opponent simply brings his queen into g6 and attacking to your weak pawn. For example, in here, if you push this pawn into g3, your opponent bringing his queen into c6 and attacking to your rook. So this is the main idea behind this move, and also removing your castle. So that's why your opponent in the first pushing the pawn into d5. So now coming back to the main lines. So my dear friends, this is the main line. After you push the pawn into e4, your opponent is pushing the pawn into d5. In this case, you just simply take your knight into f3. So your opponent is seeing that your pawn has no defender. So that's why he is deciding to take your pawn. So in here you have the best move, and that is placing your knight into e5 and attacking to this pawn. And this is your main strategy. To see, my dear friends, with your knight, you can control all the squares. So it is a big threatening to your opponent. So in this way, your opponent is trying to kick away your knight from e5 by pushing the pawn into f6. You have the best and brilliant move, and that is taking your queen into h5 and giving a fantastic check to your opponent. So in here, your opponent has different options. The first one is pushing the pawn into g6. When you see this move, you have this option to take it by your knight, but the best move in here is to take your bishop into c4. And as I said, that your main idea is this square. And here you sacrifice your queen. If he takes your queen, so you have to give brilliant checkmate your opponent, as these squares controlled by your knight and by your bishop. So my dear friends, in here, after your opponent push the pawn into g6, you have this brilliant move as well. For example, if your opponent takes, so now you are taking the rook. This option is also available for you. But the best move, as I said, that is to take out your bishop and threatening your opponent for check and mate. So thank you so much, my dear friends, for watching this video. If you're interested, if you like it, please subscribe the channel, share it with your friends.